Be clinically.
Luke, you are the clinician. Awesome.
Lowell Mason.
There goes our tuba.
There's only two of
It's your fault, Luke. I blame the government. You were in control of this outcome.
I blame you.
I just don't want to get my name.
You want me on tuba part since you don't need brace accident?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Oh my god, you're absolutely.
And as you're waiting for Jaquan, you can give them some ideas to write some things in music so that you're using the time. Okay. And we'll need to use the launcher.
Yeah, go for it.
Funny guy. Jesus.
They like Slayer.
Nile project.
Circle time.
The function of triangle.
Good sounding.
It was like more pure sometimes.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
going triangle.
So here at the beginning, we have a really interesting thing going on where we have this continuous moving eighth note line in the alto saxophones, and what it does over it is the rest of the ensemble has little snippets of the hymn that this is based off of. So when you have those snippets of the hymn, bring those out. So this, for example, this would be
Can you show me? Show show me what you want with the time.
we were giving ideas before we got the answer.
So maybe
I guess
to
I'm
make
confused what you're asking.
to meld both together is you can be showing a gesture as you ask for what you want.
Okay.
And that notebook. This is a really good way to teach people how to read your gestures. So when you are giving verbal ideas, two ideas, two things to do. Number one would be to have the baton show what you're saying at that moment in time, as far as the gesture. Number two, substitute a word for a gesture. Horns, can it be more? Trumpets, can it be this? If you watch recordings of Dudamel with L.A. Phil or anything that he's conducting, actually especially youth orchestras, he's so good at doing that. He will sing what he wants while he shows it. So he's training them to follow his conducting. It's a beautiful. Okay, continue.
Okay. So, for example, when horns and saxophones, when you have it in, or tenor saxophone, when you have it in measure 3, da da da, no crescendo through that, and then flutes you have the same thing in measure 4. So let's start at the beginning.
And mention to them what their focus is so they know what they're looking at.
The focus today is bringing out the important lines. So when you have those little snippets of the melody,
And phrasing.
phrasing. Yeah.
Think about how Brady has to breathe to play that triangle on time. Remember, percussion instruments have an immediacy of sound.
Okay. So
And I don't think you have to tell him. I think you just have to show him and breathe with him and help him breathe
okay.
in the way that you want him to breathe. Good. Do that again. Very good. So how's the phrasing so far?
Not.
Don't be seduced by how it feels to show a phrase. Be seduced by how the music sounds because of it.
Okay.
And again.
in the style of the piece.
And in dynamic. Yeah, just missed one. So you got 3 out of 4. Good job. So you showed an angry face. Remember we worked on that about 4 cycles ago. We got rid of that. So make sure that you're able to get the sound that you want through being in kind.
Okay.
Continue.
Beginning again? Make that a little bit more present, more.
Do you feel that you showed that?
I did not.
Okay. Are you enjoying the sounds in the saxophones?
No.
What aren't you enjoying?
It's not in tune and it's not moving together.
Anybody else get a hint of what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, hold on a second. Who else? What are we hearing? Besides that, what are we hearing? Okay, Aaron, go ahead.
The sound, well, a couple of things. It's very clearly 2 different saxophones. They're not blending very well together, and the sound could be more warm.
So nobody's hearing what I'm hearing. It's Spitty.
Oh.
Oh.
No more aquatic saxophones. Okay? We don't want a submarine approach to the saxophone. And all it takes, just like what Caleb said earlier, is just a look. I mean, that's really the best way to fix intonation or fix tone. Just look at the player like, really? Interesting. And depending on what kind of rapport you have with the player, the look like may be this, or the look might be this, or the look, I mean, whatever it is that you have your rapport with that player. But don't let that kind of playing go on.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Keep going.
Let's
So think of the kind of breath they need to take, and then what can you show to help them use more air?
One more time.
You getting enough string sound? Watch how much he's using her bow. Watch your bow speed. Careful, unless you really know what you're talking about, don't say
Careful
it.
with the word wait.
Show her why. If you pretend like you're in 8th grade. Love
Well,
it. Yeah.
I meant like.
Thank you for that.
I'm taking
Let's
it.
never do that again.
That's not what I
hear it all
meant.
the time. I'm exaggerating.
Controlled pressure.
Okay, so with a more advanced player, you could use the word lush,
Okay.
and that will help them use more bow, and let her be the expert of how much pressure will be into the string. String players hate the word pressure, so I can use it in the string. Okay, what are other words that you like to hear? That makes sense to you.
I like to hear like where in the bow. If you're wanting a more lush sound, like Lindsay can chime in if she wants. Like I would use more of the bow because I don't know if you notice, but right now I'm using more of the upper half.
That'll be more airy.
It'll be more airy, and like using the whole bow will be more lush.
Notebook. You should be writing all this down. What's your bow?
Bow flags.
One of the great things about string playing is everything is in front. We don't have to think about tongues and diaphragms and lungs and air and all these crazy things that we have to think about as wind players. So let me just make it really easy, okay? This is heavy, this is light. If you want something to be lush, you're in the middle of the bow, okay? If you want something to be balanced, you play in the middle of the bow on the string. If you want the balance point. If you want something to be heavy and rich, you start more at the frog. If you want something to be light and airy, you're saying, I would say, I don't think that I would say airy. I might say, what would I say?
Transparent.
Transparent, that's really
And then
nice.
like, and then
Yeah.
like another thing
I like
also
that.
to think about contact point.
Yeah.
So like, in a session I went to at the ASTA conference, we talked about like dynamic lanes on the string. So the further, the closer you get to the bridge, you get louder.
Show us.
So that is what we would like. The session leader called the like the forte lane because it's very loud and it's closer to the bridge where there's a lot more.
Start closer to the fingerboard and do a down bow and an up bow. Okay, halfway between. Hear the sound is different. Now right near the fingerboard. Good. Now right near the bridge. It's because where the bridge touches the string, that's the node. Okay? And the string vibrates more the further away you get from the bridge. The string vibrates less the closer you get to the bridge. So the tone is totally different and the response is slightly different as well.
And there are like, and if you want to get really technical, there are specific words for that.
Tell them all the words.
Okay, so when you're wanting
Those words.
when you're wanting something over the fingerboard, like this kind of sound, it's called soltasco, S-U-L and then T-A-S-T-O. And then if you want something more towards the bridge, it's
Ponticello.
Sol Ponticello.
Ponticello.
And if you want, there are like so many things you can do. If you
Show
want,
them coligno, what that means.
it's with the wood of the, in my case, in like the wood of the bow, it means with the wood.
Collegno. Kind of like a percussive effect or rhythmic effect.
Like, I know in the beginning, the string part at the beginning of Mars, we have this.
Yeah. Right.
It's not as controlled as these.
Since you just did that, show them spiccato, which is what you just did basically. So that's off the string. Now show fleeting spiccato. More middle. A little bit bounce more.
So like more of like the ricochet.
Yeah. Ricochet and fleeting spiccato are similar. Spiccato is just off, think of it as lifted or staccato. And fleeting spiccato, one bow down, one bow up, you and the bow actually bounces on the string.
And then,
I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay. Anybody have any questions?
questions.
How many of you have not had string methods yet? Okay, but most of you have, so this makes sense. Okay.
Miranda, would you be willing to have a little string methods review with me later in the week?
Yeah,
Bless you,
because I'm
thank
in
you.
practicum and I'm in a strings class basically all day. And so you have to be ready to do that for
Yeah.
practicum
Yeah.
or student teaching.
I'm not ready, so thank you for meeting with me.
So just shoot me a message.
Okay. 30 seconds.
Okay, to the beginning again.
of changes I didn't expect, and I wanted to see a tad bit more from you. Like there was a color change. I want to say it was in the middle of between beginning to 13. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Where it just switches to this deep minor chord, and I wanted you to maybe drag that out a bit and really enjoy it. Mm-hmm.
I'm not
And-
sure what you're talking about, so I'll have to go through my score later tonight.
Yeah.
to find that.
I want to say it's hold on. 1, 2, 3.
The rehearsal numbers.
From what? No, I may have been. But I remember moving saxophones. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe. Does that sound right, guys?
Maybe 12.
No.
Okay, maybe you can find it and talk with her after class?
Yeah.
Okay. Luke, when you make the comments,
Mhm.
make everything about the person. I don't know if you've noticed, but you use the word I about 5 times. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're working on your face right now, and it's getting better. I'm not sure how genuine it is though, because you kind of have a fleeting facial expression. Like you smile for a second, and then the smile's away. So it doesn't really look genuine. So think about that. The facial expressions, it's almost like staying in a cue long enough for it to really have meaning. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, other comments, please? Lindsay Keene, you're on deck.
Brian?
I could use I personally I could use a little bit more feedback here in the saxophone section. Like other than the whole aquatic thing, 'cause we have a lot of moving lines, and I didn't know if I was too loud, not loud enough, if I should bring it out. That was just me though.
To answer your question, it was fine. The
Okay.
volume's fine.
Gotcha. I was just trying to see if it was okay, and I wasn't getting a lot of response. So that's it.
I liked how receptive you were and more aware of what I was doing in terms of like my bow. And I know we threw a bunch of words at you that probably don't make sense, and you were very receptive of it. And one thing that I've noticed a lot of conductors with strings do is use their baton as a bow if they want to, like, if they're like, oh, try this bowing instead, we have a visual representation of what the bowing looks like.
Right. And I've seen you do that with wind players too.
So it's just something to keep in mind, like if you're like, because I think you looked at me at some point and I was just like, maybe I'm like not doing the bowing that you wanted me to do, but like that's something to think about when you're working with string players. Like if you're like, wow, that bowing sucks, you're running on a bow too early. Let's try this instead.
Okay. And we'll talk about that. Because cards on the table, I had no clue what was
It's okay.
happening with your bow.
Good.
Jesse?
Last comment?
At one moment you were like, I don't know who's playing that when the flutes are playing. So, it was Courtney, by the way, she has a moving line, so. And the best thing to do with that, especially when you have your own ensemble, is to write the players' names for what part they have. Because then you're not just looking at flute, you're looking at Courtney. And you're looking at specific things.
And it makes it more personal. Okay, thank you very much.